Hi, this is Belinda from Normal Prepping. Recently, we saw a video on how to make a heater for your home. So what we want to do is test this out and see if it will actually work before we recommend it. So we're going to test this together, check the temperature throughout the video until the end, and see how this actually works. The way you do this is you have a jar. I have a mason jar. You can have a little jar that you have around the house. Just a jar. And you get this tub of shortening. I got mine from Walmart. It's nothing special. It's just a generic brand. It will work. The shortening is a great way to burn fuel. That I agree on. It will extend your candle life if you put it in a jar with a candle. And that's what we're going to do. And the way this works is you have a terracotta pot, just like this. This is an 8-inch on the top. From here to here is 8-inch. You have the terracotta bottom, which you're going to set that on. I also have a pan, just a cookie sheet, which I'm going to set it on in case, I want to move it around. I don't want it to hurt my counter. You have this elbow which you use for heating. So we're going to use this also on our clay pot. I also need a Dollar Tree candle that I picked up. I'm using that. This is for an emergency candle actually. So it lasts 4 hours or more, which is awesome. It's what you need. And I believe those are all my items. Oh, I also have this heat gun, which when we first put this together, I'm going to check the temperature. 30 minutes after that, I'll check it again. And some time lapse after that, I'll check it again. So we can get our results of how this works in the end. So stay tuned for that. So according to what I saw, what we do is we fill this jar with the shortening. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing that. I'm going to fill this up. Squish it down as far as I can, fill all the gaps. With my cooking shortening. It doesn't matter if you don't get all the gaps in there because we're going to fix that. Okay, what I'm going to do is before I get it completely full to the top, I'm going to go ahead and put this in the microwave for about 30 seconds to let it get soft. And I will show you why and how that looks when I return. Okay, here is my jar. I had it for 30 seconds in the microwave. And you don't forget to use a pot holder because you don't want to burn your hands. And what I'm going to do, since it made it a little soft, it allows me to push it down and get in to all the little cracks that I missed. See how it's filling up right there? So now I'm going to continue to fill it up to the top. Smush it down because it is soft, and that allows me to get it to where I need it to go. We do want to get it kind of up to the top as far as you can. Clean off my sides here. Go nice and smooth. See, I have no gaps. Well, there's a little bit of gap, and I push that in there. And that's why you want it soft, is so you can push. See, look at that. Push your shortening as far down as you can. There we go. Now, another reason for putting this in the microwave is to make it soft. And you want it soft because you want to be able to push your candle all the way down. And if you can see, this is the perfect size for that mason jar that I'm using because you want this wick to be sticking up on top. So what we're going to do is stick it all the way in because my lard is soft. I didn't quite fill it up to the top, which is a good thing because it's rising on me. So let me get this down. And you just stick it right into the middle. And I'm just cleaning off the excess here. as I shove it all the way in. It's all the way in. I just have my little wick exposed. Make sure this is all even all the way around. Put it right, like, tuck it in right there. There we go. And there we have our candle wick. Actually, if you're prepping and you're making candles, this is an excellent way to make candles. This will last you for days and days because you have it in the shortening. It extends the length of the life of your candle, and give you the light that you need in an emergency. I have about a couple more sitting over there that I have in my storage. They're excellent to use. Okay, so now, according to our video that we saw, what we want to do is we want to light this candle. It's nice and solid. And if you happen to have melted this a little too soft, just put it in the refrigerator and let it get hard again. And that's all you need to do. But mine is pretty solid. I just softened it up a little and I did squish it down to fill in all the gaps, as you can see. So what we're going to do is put it on my terracotta tray. I'm going to go ahead and light this. Today, I hope. Here we go. Light my wick. Okay. The way this is supposed to work is you have this in the middle. You grab your terracotta pot, and you want to make sure you get the terracotta pot with the hole in the middle because you want to have some sort of ventilation for your candle. What we're going to do is put this on top. Like so. We're going to grab our elbow and we're going to fit it to the top of this terracotta pot. Let it rest on here. Just like that. And of course you can get a smaller terracotta pot. I mean, you could get a 4-inch, but we got the 8-inch just because that's what they had. And this is, in theory, this is supposed to heat up, and heat's supposed to come out of here, and it's supposed to give you heat when you need it in an emergency. So this is a homemade heater. So we're going to test it out, as I said. I'm going to grab my heat gun, get this on. First I'm going to test the terracotta and check the temperature on this. Looks like it's 74.8, almost 75 degrees. Now we're going to check this elbow. I'll just test it right there in the middle. This is, come on, 77.7. So we're going to let this sit here. And we're going to come back to this in 30 to 40 minutes. I mean, this is a test, so we just want to make sure we're getting this done right. And when we come back, we're going to retest the temperature on the clay pot, on the elbow, see if we feel any heat coming out of the front, and then we'll go from there. And then we'll do it again to another 40 minutes or whatever after that. Test the clay pot. Test the elbow, and then at the end we will give you our results and how we think this worked and how it will work for you. So stay tuned and we'll continue. Okay, so now it's been 30 minutes since we last spoke and I put this heater together. As I'm touching it, it is warm. I do feel something, and this is warm to the touch also, but the test is to check the heat. So what I'm going to do is start on the terracotta pot. And let's see what my temperature is now. 87.1. Not bad. So the heat has gone up. So let's check it up here. Same spot I checked it before. Looks like, oh, come on, make up your mind. 78.6. So the temperature is rising. but I'm not really feeling heat coming out. I do feel heat, but let's give it another go. So we're going to try it again, come back again in 30 to 40 minutes. We'll do another heat test. Okay, so I'm back again. It has been 60 minutes since we last tested. Well, 30 minutes, 60 minutes total in our testing of these clay pots. It is warm. This top part is hot, but not hot enough where I can't touch it. There is a little bit of heat coming out of it, but... So now we're going to do the heat test. I'm going to test my terracotta. Let's see here. 98.1. It is hot. Now let's test our elbow. .4. So there is an amount of heat coming out of this. Okay, we can continue testing this throughout the day, but if I were in an emergency situation where it was cold and I wanted some heat, I do not want to keep waiting for hours and hours for this to warm up for me to where I need to keep me warm. So, in my conclusion, would I use this? I'm going to say no, because it's not giving me the heat that I need to keep me warm. So, it's a great idea if it worked. So if you're using this idea and it works for you and you get heat out of this, let me know what I'm doing wrong in the comments so I can put it to the test and get it to work the way you say it works. Because right now I'm touching it like this and it's warm, but it's not giving me heat I expect it to give me to call this a heater. This might work for my friends out in the Bahamas. Hello out there. Thank you for watching. And if you're new to our channel, thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think. And if you have any ideas that you've seen it on YouTube that you want to put to the test, or you would like me to put to the test, let me know and I'll give it a go and see if it works. But I would not recommend something on my channel that does not work. So thanks for watching.